Just wait 1 minute, all right? All right, I think I've given it. I've shared the link now. All right. Okay, sorry for the pause. So I'm continuing. I said it's only a theory. However, Nico Robin, if O'Hara was erased because of this theory, that means the government had acknowledged that the theory is the truth, right? Who do you think you are talking about us like that? The researchers in O'Hara made a theory from researching various important documents. Do you think the government will hear it from a powerful person like you? Hey Sanjida, hi. So I'm glad that you finally were able to join. So you are the first ever person to arrive in my new channel's live stream. So I'm really happy. So I know that you haven't caught up to the manga yet. So yeah, thanks for joining. You can watch the video later. So yeah, good night. Okay, so Robin is pissed. Oh my gosh. No, I'm similar to you too. Even if I work with the government, if I talk about it, I'll be obliterated. Oh, okay. So even Shaka. So he is not allowed to talk about the Void Century. Oh my gosh. Then I don't want to hear more about it. Usopp, oh my gosh. Usopp. What a dialogue. Then I don't want to hear more about it. This is torture. Just let us go. Oh, it's happy to join in your first live. I'm very happy that you joined. Thank you. Then how do you know about that kingdom? Okay, so Robin is hyped. Oh my gosh, we have never ever seen Robin like this. Like maybe in Annie's lobby, but nowhere else. Every book that O'Hara had gathered around the world has been the will of O'Hara still lives. Okay, so what's the will of O'Hara? Is it to find the history of the Void Century? I think that's it. That day the world was in an uproar. Okay, so we get a flashback. Yes. Scholar Island. Okay, so it's nicknamed Scholar Island. O'Hara, that was famous worldwide for its knowledge, got destroyed in one night with a lone girl as its survivor. The world government labeled them as an evil scholar group that were plotting to take over the world. Okay, so we know all this. Um, about months later, after that incident, I went to O'Hara, which had become a burning field. Okay, a burning field because of all the cannon shots, I'd assume. It's definitely that. I was an old acquaintance with the scholar leader, Professor Clover. Yes, I was talking about Professor Clover. I think that he was the one who tried to find. Of course, Nico Olvia was also like Nico Robin's mother. She also wanted to find out the history. He was bright like a flower. Yes, like his hairstyle and his, like, I don't know what flower that is. That's definitely still a flower shape. You are Professor Clover's friend? Robin is surprised. So, of course, Vegapunk is almost certainly an old man. He was very interested in the Void Century. So, Professor Clover was so old even 22 years ago. So, Vegapunk, I would say, is also that old or even older. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, so I was talking about Flower, his hairstyle and beard was, it's of course like a clover, like a four four leaf clover, right? Okay, so we get a flashback of Professor Clover when he was somewhat young, and it was the Clover Pirates. He was a pirate. He was very interested in the Void Century. I've known him as an adventurer that gathered every book around the world. Okay, so he wasn't a pirate. He was he was an adventurer. Okay, he'd been captured and imprisoned 10 times by the Navy, but still he became famous as the number one archaeologist in the world. Woo! So we didn't know that he was the number one archaeologist. We know that he was the elder. Okay, okay, what's this? What's this? Oh my gosh. Is that Chainsaw Man? What's that up? Like, what hair is that? It's like Gone Freaks. Then he gathered every scholar in O'Hara. Then O'Hara became the sanctuary for archaeologists. Okay, so O'Hara became a sanctuary for archaeologists because of Professor Clover. Oh. So before Clover came in, became the elder there, the land of O'Hara wasn't a land of scholars. Okay, that's very interesting. I had always assumed that this country, like that island, I should say, that island was always, not always, but at least for a few hundred years, an island of scholars. Okay, so it was a tragic thing for such a talented man. When I went there, I couldn't believe they even burned the tree of knowledge. Oh no, oh no. So it seems like a man with a chainsaw head, like it's like the original Chopper, not Tony Chopper. I was surprised. The tree of knowledge, okay. Then when I went into the lake in the central area, I found a lot of books drowning in there. Okay, okay. So we know that when O'Hara was being Buster called, the archaeologists, the librarians, they flung as many books as they could into the river because at least it was better. It was a better fate for the books than being burned. What is this? Seeing that their island was on fire because of the Buster Call, the scholars were trying to stop it. They died protecting the remaining fortunes for the future. And Robin is so interested. The clueless soldiers saw it, but they didn't realize its value. It was a great victory for O'Hara. When I saw it, my tears wouldn't stop flowing. Okay, so Vegapunk actually has a conscience. And Robin is crying. Oh no. She is remembering her traumatized past. Of course. But I don't think that we've ever seen Robin crying besides Annie's Lobby, that famous I Wanna Live scene. Uh, Robin, please, you have to escape from this island. I still have things to do here. So we see a flashback of Nico Olvia. I don't want us to be separated, Mom. I'm staying here too. Protect the books. Bring it out of the library. Robin, history is an asset for humanity. We shouldn't give up on the future that you'll be living in. Mom, be proud, Robin. Your mom is an honorable woman. O'Hara fought the world. Oh no, so what are these dynamites? I don't remember the dynamites being stuck to young Nico Robin. Like, was that a defense mechanism so that nobody could come near her? I don't know. Or is that not actually stuck to Robin? Maybe it was just handed to Robin because we see the hand reaching out to Robin. Sob, sob. So Robin is crying, remembering all this. Wait, Helmet, you made our Robin cry. Helmet? So Frankie just called Shaka a helmet, like not only a helmet, like helmet. I won't forgive you, Vegapunk. Let our feet go, you Vegapunk. O'Hara did try to expose that kingdom just as you predicted. I see, then it was really the truth. Do you know what happened in the books in the lake? To the books in the lake? That time I wanted to bring them to Punhazard, but my plea to the higher-ups fell on deaf ears. Actually, that day I encountered those guys. Which guys? CP9? Or who? 22 years ago in O'Hara in West Blue. Months later, after the Buster Call incident, who are those guys in the ruins? So there were some guys who, like, we know that everybody in Ohara was dead except for Nico Robin, who was saved because of Aokiji. But then there were no survivors. But some people went there to scavenge in the ruins. It's the giants! It's the giants! Whoa! Yosh! Pull it up. Okay, so the giants came because of Jaguar D. Saul? So that we're definitely getting an Elbaf arc, I'd say. Why are the giants here? What'll they do? Do they know the value of those books? We don't know of the giants' lore, right? So maybe when we get to Elbaf, we'll see that they have a lot of knowledge about whatever happened. Okay, so we also see the large chainsaw or something in this panel where the giants are pulling up something. So this guy, he looks like Baron Tamago, but he has he's a long tongue, like almost as long up to his stomach, to his belly button. It's been a while, Vegapun. I can recognize you by looking at that standout hair of yours. Oh. So the hair. Okay, so that's not a chainsaw. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So when Vegapun went there, he saw the trees cut in half. It wasn't actually the chainsaw that cut the tree, but it's probably symbolism. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So this is a big reveal. So that means that the 6 stellar bodies, none of them is this Vegapun right here. Or maybe the Vegapun, like, he, like, I don't know why Vegapun, that person with the long hair isn't around anymore. Maybe he cut his hair. And that standout hair of yours. You are, excuse me. What? Dragon? Monkey D. Dragon. And we do see Vegapun's face. Oh my gosh. Vegapun looks like an old dude. With the most humongous, with the tallest forehead ever. We thought that's, like, is it Strawberry? Like the Vice Admiral, that person's head was tall. We thought that Fukurokuju's head was tall. But this guy, Vegapun, oh my gosh. His legs also are tall, but nothing compared to his head. So Dragon is here. Oh my gosh. Why are you here? That's my line, Vegapun. Your head became larger than before, huh? Okay, so Fukurokuju's head also became larger with time. And Strawberry, I think his name is Strawberry, unless I'm mistaken, the Vice Admiral. So his head also became taller with time. Okay, I was Clover's acquaintance. So who is saying that? I think Vegapun is saying that he was Clover's assistant. So you too. Wait. Let me zoom in. I have to zoom into this panel. So in this chapter we got Vegapun's face reveal, like the original Vegapun. Oh my gosh. We saw Dragon. How Dragon is an acquaintance of Vegapun's. Okay, so I have zoomed in. So you too, huh? So both of them were acquaintances of Clover. I knew him when he was a rough guy who traveled around the world. To label him as someone who tried to destroy the world is unbelievable. That must be some information manipulation. Information manipulation. So are you interested in those giants? I just checked with them earlier. They're not bandits. They came from Elbaf. They knew the value of those books. Their captain is a strange guy with bandages covering his body. Okay, bandages covering his body. So the giant's captain is also going to be a big time character in One Piece. Yes, more lore of giants of Elbaf. So as I remember, Jaguar D. Saul wasn't actually from Elbaf. So he was saying that no, not everyone is from Elbaf. Not every giant is from Elbaf. So carrying on, he said, I won't let the assets that O'Hara left become erased from history. You guys from the world government didn't realize its value, so I'm glad they didn't destroy it. Wait, I'm not. I'm tired of hearing it. Even you have become the government's lapdog. Even though we the liberation has invited you and you rejected it. Okay, so Dragon actually invited Vegapunk to join the revolutionary. Don't be ridiculous, even with my wisdom and technology, what can your poor army make? So you're still a bit a blunt guy as usual, huh? The world government is a massive organization, especially the Navy. There's a lot of people who can understand me. Don't lose your objective, Dragon. Okay, so Vegapunk is working within the government to get his ends meet, to do his own work by allying with the government, but he doesn't actually condone what the government is doing, what the Navy is doing. I know, but this incident pissed me off. Oh, so Sanjita says Vegapunk will join revolutionary. So it's a flashback. You see, so Dragon and Vegapunk actually know each other, and Dragon had invited Vegapunk to join the revolutionary. But Vegapunk didn't do it because the Navy has more money. If he works with the Navy, then he would get more funds. Then he could do his whatever he wanted to do. I think he wanted to bring back the technology of the Void Century. That's why he is working with the government. In the name of justice, they beat up those powerless researchers with violence just because they had an unreasonable opinion. Okay. So the tree of knowledge, it's so big. Oh my gosh, it's not even almost. It's as big as the island. I will make an army that can fight it, Dragon says. So Dragon looks so badass. You who despises violence? Okay, so this thing, that Dragon despises violence, it has been brought up in the story before. I think that is significant. I think his devil fruit power can be related to his nature, to his non-violent nature. Just say it, Vegapunk. I will change the world. I won't let Clover's death and the will of O'Hara go in vain. And look at Monkey D. Dragon. His face. Oh my gosh. So he actually looks like adult Momonosuke here. That year, Dragon, along with Emporio Ivankov and Bartholomew Kuma, established the Revolution Army that shocked the world. What? So that all happened after the events of O'Hara. Oh, so those three, Dragon, Ivankov, and Kuma, those three were the true founders of the Revolutionary Army. Oh my gosh. Such a reveal. Oh my gosh. I love this chapter. It's not even over yet. Luffy's father is very passionate, Nami is saying. They went to Elbaf? Usopp is all about Elbaf. Robin. Oh, so this dialogue bubble actually has it written Robin colon. Dragon was Professor Clover's acquaintance. I never knew they knew each other. I'm shocked. Why did Kuma save us? Vegapunk, why did you remodel him? So the rest, Aiba is one of the Revolutionary Army's founders. So everyone has a different history with whatever the background story is. The books of O'Hara didn't fall into the government's hands because I was very interested in them. I secretly went to Elbaf. They let me read all of the documents. Woo. So is that Jaguar D Saw? So that was the person covered in bandages, right? Okay, so it's the captain? Oh, in other words, I read all about O'Hara and the secrets of the world, but I was expecting the captain of the giants to be super powerful. But he was beaten by Kuzan, by Aokiji, very easily. But of course, he was a vice admiral. It's all inside of my head for progressing my research, Shaka is saying. The name of that giant's captain is Saul, right? Robin is saying. She is crying, but in happiness as well. Right now, he is hiding. No one will disclose his whereabouts. Robin is so happy. Thank you, Dr. Vegapunk. Please don't let O'Hara's battle go in vain. I'm an ally for every scholar. That is my nature as a researcher. Wow, so I think, yeah, it is what it is. The like the shoes, that magnetic effect, that was undone. The shoes are moving by themselves. I still can't release you. Follow me. Okay, so it's not actually released. It's not undone. Vegapunk is actually controlling the magnetic shoes. There is something that I want to show you. Okay, so another big reveal coming. Egghead, Fabrio phase, Scrapyard. Okay, so we change locations to go to Luffy's group. No, oh, hey, there's no place to ride at, Chopper. I see, so it's an automatic type. Well then, move, robot. Maybe it needs a password. No, it probably has a name. Maybe we need to call its name to move. Move, Robonosuke. Robonosuke. Move, Robo King. So who said Robo King? Are you children? That won't make it move. Like moves open sesame. The robot is what? Exploding? Oh no. Help, please help me. Okay, so I need to zoom it again because it's such a small and crowded panel. I mean, not a small panel, but okay, so that is the original Vegapunk. Okay, so it's actually 7 bodies, as I suspected. Please help me. Damn it, it still fails. Someone please help me. Well, I was warping. Okay, warping, so he can actually move beyond dimensions, beyond space. The space got distorted. What's with this guy? He's just like Kinemon, right? That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm drowning. I'll help you. I'm very sorry. Is he? You are Dragon's son, right? I knew you'd come here. Also, Bonnie, you grew up. Oh, so he knows Bonnie. I'm very happy you're friend. Of course he knows Bonnie. Like he's Bonnie's Kuma's like daughter. Grams, are you Grams? Grams? What? Grams? Or like, is it her real life grandfather? So Kuma is Dr. Vegapunk's son? You're wearing them too, right? There's a hover function in Dom shoes. Push the side button while you pull down the lever. Push it down like this. Yes. Oh, I flew too high. And he crashed into Vegapunk, I guess. But Vegapunk's signature hairstyle is gone. And there's an apple. There's a cut apple where his like, and also a bean sprout. Please help me. Oh my gosh, what a chapter. What a chapter. Gosh, I need to skim it through one more time before wrapping up. So we got a lot of Robin's expressions in this chapter. It was so wholesome seeing her cry in happiness when she heard that Saul is her. Oh my gosh. And her emotions, like she was shocked at first, concerned, she was crying, she was laughing and she was crying in happiness as well. And she thanked Dr. Vegapunk. We got all that backstory of Dragon, of Vegapunk. We saw his face. We saw a very comprehensive flashback about Ohara, about what happened to the books, about the giants, about Elbaf, about Saul. How much did we get in this chapter? Oh my god. And then what? In the end, did when she said Grams, all right, hey Grams, are you voting? Oh my gosh. So is Vegapunk actually Bonnie's grandfather or grand? Oh my gosh. So does that mean that Kuma is Vegapunk's son, or at least his son-in-law? Oh my gosh. No, no, no. So Grams, the person who said Grams isn't actually Bonnie. So that's what I just realized, because Bonnie calls Vegapunk by Vegapunk, right? So it's actually, wait, let me zoom in. Who was it who said Grams? Was it Luffy? Yeah, it was Luffy who was saying, "Yeah, Grams, are you floating?" You saw, you heard it. That's a spoiler, but I also didn't know about it. I just came to know about this from this chapter, so you didn't get spoiled that much. So yeah, a lot of mind-boggling things happened in this chapter. A lot. Oh my gosh, loved this chapter. So my phone's charge is almost dead. I am going to log off right now. So thank you everyone who is watching. Thank you everyone who will watch after this video gets uploaded. And thank you so much, Sanjida, for making this thumbnail. You had to make it twice and you stayed awake for making the thumbnail and also watching the video, the live stream, the first ever live stream in this channel. Thank you so much. All right, this is me signing off.